Hi everyone, Angie here. Coming on to do card number 7 on hashtag full deck challenge number 2. This is card number 7. I got the prompts for us, and they are book page, the color coral, something zigzag, and a tree. So let's get started. It is card number 7. This should come together fairly easily, I think. In my mind, I have what I want to do. So I'm just going to go to the back of this book here, and I'm just going to tear out a piece of book page. Nice old aged book, and this is just a Reader's Digest. Look at that. Really old book. Just tears really, really easy. Quite brittle. This is, how old is this book? Let's see. 1975. Okay. So that doesn't go down yet. Now coral is a little difficult for me to find. This is the closest thing. I guess that's a shade of coral, kind of a pinkish orange color. So I'm going to use a piece of this. And what I plan, let's see, what I want to do is cut a piece. This is going to be my tree. I have a tree stamp here, and I'm gonna, I think that's a little too big. Yeah, so we'll use this one. Okay, so let's start with the stamp, and hopefully this is kind of a, I don't know what kind of paper this is, but it's kind of glossy and a waxed paper. I hope the stamp takes to it okay. I probably should maybe gesso it or Mod Podge it, but we're going to try and get by without it. Actually, I'll stamp down here on the bottom. Let's just see how it's going to take to it. It's kind of light, but we can definitely see it. And it'll probably be even a little bit lighter since that color's a little bit darker, but we're going to try it. Let's see. Really ink that up well. And try to get a really good impression. Yeah, we can't see that very well, can we? I wonder if I could go over it with a little, let me grab my acrylic paint. Let's see. Maybe we can just kind of touch it up and go over it just a little bit. And I've already got my fingers dirty. Does not take long. And use a piece of this scrap paper. We need a little dollop. And of course we got a big dollop. Okay. We're just going to touch it almost like a, I guess how we would say like a, just like a freehand. And it kind of help if I know what I'm looking at with the stamp too, kind of how the limbs go. work. Not too bad, doesn't look too bad. Oops, a little heavy-handed there. And I'm trying to go really light-handed because the more paint I use, the longer it's going to take to dry also. I'm going to have to get up and grab my heat gun. But acrylic paint usually dries fairly quickly, so maybe we won't have too much of a problem there. Okay, and then there was a little tree right here. So just so you can kind of see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Just kind of going, following along on the guidelines of the stamp. May not be the exact, but kind of get a little idea of where I'm going. Okay, good enough. I like it. Let's see if I can push this off to the side and not make a mess of the rest of that. Okay, there. Now, next I was going to see what we need for this. I'm just using the edge of my desk to tear it down to the right size. Okay, and then I need to cut this down a little bit smaller than the card itself because that is going to sit inside. Okay, so that's my coral and my tree. And then I need to, let's cut this. I'm just going to use this template and trim this down. I'm going to use the back side and do a trace with my pencil and then cut it out. Okay. There we go. Now I can cut it out. Okay, good enough. Just like that. And I think that's dry. Okay. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper here. I do want to leave, I like to leave just a little bit of the card showing. So I'm just going to tear the corner of that off. So that will show like so. Okay. Okay. And then we can put that down. Oops, 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 oops. Backwards. Getting ahead of myself. This goes first. So I need to position this where I want it. Like that. There we go. And then I need to tear this off. Okay, there we go. So there's my coral, my book page, and my trees. And I'm just going to bring a little bit of vintage photo in to the edge of that there. Before I put that down, I'll put a little more glue down. Alrighty. Not exactly straight, but the ink should fix the rest. Okay. Let's bring in some ink. There we go. And then the last thing is zigzag. Now the only zigzag I had was purple and red. It's the only rickrack I had. And that doesn't look too bad. I don't know if I want to use that though. Let's see what I got here. Got this. That's too white. I feel like something needs to be there. It's kind of, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see. No, I don't like that either. Oh, hold on. How about I have my pinking shears. What if I zigzag that? And then maybe we put a label or something on there. What about that? What if we make a label? Let's see. Maybe trees, forest. I've got some paper here. How about adventure? All right, small enough to fit that in there. That's not too bad. And then if we zigzag the edges of that, kind of looks zigzag. That's better. Let me write that again. Okay, let's ink that up. Okay, let's put that down. I think that will stick. Okay. Then we'll use something a little stronger. We'll use the art glitter glue on the ribbon here. Let's just put it on here. Okay. And I've got acrylic on my fingers. I'm trying not to get it on the white. Yeah, I like that. Then we need a hole up in the corner to put it on the hook. Let me grab my other ones. Mark the hole. Okay, there we go. So there we are, guys. That is my card number 7. Prompts are, move all this out of the way. For number 7, book page, color coral, zigzag. I used a little white ribbon and I used my pinking shears, and I did a zigzag on the edges of the ribbon, as well as my label for adventure. I did a zigzag cut on there. And then tree, I used the stamp, but that didn't come out clear, so I went over it with some black acrylic and made some handmade tree images there. Okay, so that is my card make for this week. I hope you like it. I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button, give me a like, leave me a comment, and I will see you on the next video, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.